Hi, welcome to Ambassador Notes number 4, I think. So today we want to talk about the question of time and timing in God's time and your Muslim friend. So the first thing that I want to say is when you schedule a meeting, make sure to verify it the day before or even the morning of. And don't be offended if it gets canceled or things get moved around. A lot of Muslims come from cultures where it's perfectly normal to kind of play it by ear or change plans at the last minute. It does not mean that they don't want to hang out with you. It doesn't mean that they don't like you. It is just what they are used to in their own culture.
Now, if you do get an invitation to somebody's house, um, just like in the United States, it's pretty traditional to bring something small like sweets or something like that. But the main thing I want to talk about with regards to time is to be prepared to stay a long time. Sometimes, if Muslims have lived in the United States a long time, they understand that it's pretty typical for us to hang out for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. However, if they are new to the country, that's generally not how they do that in their home cultures. So we've had times where we've gone over to somebody's house thinking we're going to hang out for a couple of hours and we end up staying for 6 hours. So that doesn't always happen, but it's something you need to be prepared for. So make sure that your schedule is open and available and you don't have something scheduled like 2 hours after, because that can be a little uncomfortable for them if you just stay, 90 minutes and be like, okay, I gotta go, bye.
Mhm. Great. And the third point, and this is talking about spiritual development here, is be patient with change. Be patient with change. A lot of ambassadors they'll tell me like, Duane, I'm kind of discouraged. I've been hanging out with this Muslim friend or Muslim neighbor for a long time, and I gave them a Bible. They don't really seem like they're open. They don't really seem like they're spiritually searching. Well, you know what? God knows what's going on in their heart, in their mind. And oftentimes, that person is looking at you. They don't necessarily want to know dogmas or doctrines or theology. They want to know what it looks like for a person to live a Christian life. So go ahead and do that. You pray for the Holy Spirit to open their heart and their mind, and their eyes, their spiritual eyes. But don't worry and be patient.
Connected to that is, just remember that you are often a link in the chain that is this person's spiritual journey. You might be the first Christian this person has ever met, and they're just maybe curious, like, how do Christians act, because they come from a entirely Muslim country. You might be there when they've already decided to follow Christ, but they need discipleship and they need spiritual growth, which you can provide. So, but in between all of that is a host of other possibilities. And most of the time, we are in these people's lives for a season. It's very rare for us to be able to see things happen from beginning to end. We've been in ministry for 15 years, and I can think of one person that we've actually been with them through the whole process. So just understand that's a very rare thing, but use the time that you have in this person's life to be Christ's hands and feet, to show how a Christian lives, and also be there to answer questions they might have or things like that.
Thank you.